Hi, welcome to the George Washington University Speech and Hearing Clinic. My name is Maria and I'm a graduate student clinician, and I'm going to take you on a tour today. So, our clinic serves a variety of clients. We have 9 different tracks where we see clients from different disorders. So our 9 different tracks are voice disorders, speech motor disorders, acquired neurological disorders, pediatric language disorders, social communication disorders, literacy, accent modification, fluency, and hearing and healthcare. So when our client comes in, they'll check in at the front office with our executive aide, and once they're checked in, they'll come and sit down in the waiting room. They'll also come to the front desk once they're done with their session and they're ready to pay. So if you follow me along here, I'll show you where our supervisors watch. So our supervisors observe our sessions where the graduate student clinicians are doing treatment and therapy. So this is where the supervisors watch. There's TVs that are observing every room in the clinic. And now I will show you some of our graduate student clinicians setting up for their sessions. So if you come here, we will talk to Allie, who's setting up for her session with her client. And also over here, if you notice, we have a ramp up to some of our other rooms because this is a wheelchair accessible clinic. So let's check in on Allie and see how she's doing setting up.
Oh, hi there. My name is Allie, and I'm a graduate student clinician here. And right now I'm setting up for a session with my voice client. So throughout our session, we use this stimulus book. And the stimulus book provides us with a bunch of different things that we can do with our client throughout the session. If you look over here, we have a computer in which we can take some more objective measures and get some hard data. They can speak into the microphone. We can show them with visual feedback and whatnot. But yeah. It's going to be a great session. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Let's continue on our tour. So we're just going to head this way and check out some other clinicians setting up for their sessions. So we have a variety of rooms over here. And here we have Sarah setting up for one of her clients.
Hello! My name is Sarah Hine. I'm a graduate student clinician here at GW, and I'm just preparing for my session. My client is 16 years old, and we are all about functional activities in our session. So today's session, we will be focusing on alphabetizing, last names, and another functional activity is actually involving the supermarket. So we will put these on the wall, and he will be asked to categorize certain produce items. And our client also has ASD, so he can be a little bit angsty sometimes. And so one of the things that we really like to do is use our sensory gym. The sensory gym is amazing because it has this fantastic swing and a lot of balls and padding, a trampoline. And one of the things that we actually need for our session that helps us, helps him focus is Otis, which is a weighted sensory neck hugger. And then he also puts this up on his lap. So I'm just going to grab some of these and we'll get our session started.
Thanks, Sarah. Let's continue our tour down this way. So now we're going to stop by Victoria and Shayna's room, and they're setting up for their feeding client. So they'll tell us about that. Here we go.
So last week he did really well with the sweet potato chips, so I think this week we should try with carrots.
I think that's a great idea.
Awesome. Oh, hello. Hi.
I'm Shayna.
My name is Victoria, and we
We're
are...
graduate student clinicians here at GW, and we are currently working with a 15-year-old feeding client.
Yeah, so welcome. We're setting up right here, as you can see.
So some of the things that we use during our session, we use a visual schedule to help our client know what the order of the session will be. We also use a token board to encourage him to eat new foods. And we use a social store that helps him know the schedule of what's going to happen each time he comes to the clinic.
So each time he sits down, we offer him a little piece of food, and then once he eats it, we give him more.
Thanks, guys. So now I'm going to show you the audiology side of things in our clinic. So if you follow me this way, we're going to head to the ear mold lab. All right, let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Catherine Coughlin, and I'm a graduate student clinician here at GW, and welcome to the ear mold lab. Here is where our audiologists help to troubleshoot our hearing aids. And if you follow me down here, we have our portable audiometer that we use for all of our hearing screenings. And I'll show you where our audiology booths are. Right in this hallway is our schedule board. It's a fun touchscreen board that has all of our clients with their client number and the clinicians. As you can see, it's pretty packed. Follow me. So this is our audiology booth. Here is where the audiologist or the graduate student would sit to conduct the hearing test, and the client or patient would be sitting in that room. We'll show you what they see from their side. And this is where the client sits when they get their hearing tested. Bye!
Thanks, Catherine. Let's head on this way. So here we have our closets where we have different assessments. So we have certain assessments for the pediatric population and then for the adult population. So we have a whole bunch of different tests that are targeted towards different speech and language skills, as well as for the adult population. All right, let's head on down this way. And here we just have some more materials for our adult clients. We have different stimulus lists and picture cards that we can use for our sessions. And in this room, Rachel is setting up for her evaluation, so let's check that out.
Hi, I'm Rachel Littman. I'm a graduate student clinician at GW. As you can see, today we're going to be doing a 2-hour evaluation on a person with aphasia. So our client has had some stroke, so we're going to be assessing his deficits in certain areas. So one assessment we have here is the BDAE, the Boston Diagnostic Aphasic Exam. And this is our stimuli packet, this is our stimuli textbook, and this is our record notebook. So each assessment has their own manual, and that's how you get instructions on what you should be doing as the clinician. So for this assessment, this is an additional assessment. This is the WAB, it's the Western Aphasia Battery, and this is our record form. So as the clinician, you're filling this out as you're taking data from your client. So some of these areas include, that we're assessing include spontaneous speech. So we ask our client various questions and assess his answers from there. And again, like I said, the materials packet and all the different tools and stimuli are all located in our boxes. And other various assessment areas that we would test would be an auditory verbal comprehension, and some of these questions might include, is your name Smith? And we're looking for a target response, whether they answer that verbally, with gestures, eye blinks, etc. Another area would be sequential commands, so we would command our client to raise their hand and see how well they do with directions, so that's a good area that we can assess. And as you can see, these two boxes are located on the table, but we as clinicians gather them from the cabinets in the hallway, and there's an adult section where we can get adult assessments, and there's a pediatric area where we can get pediatric assessments for our clients. All right, well, it looks like I have to get ready for my assessment. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks, Rachel. So now if you follow me this way, this is one of our pediatric materials closet. So if you head on in here, we have some books that we use in our sessions, as well as some other games and cards that we can use. So these are for some of our older pediatric clients that work on pragmatic skills, so we're targeting different social skills. So this is a really helpful closet for finding materials. So if we continue on our tour, we'll head on this way. So again, we just have some more therapy rooms. And where we're heading to next is a group therapy room. So Olivia is a graduate student clinician here, and she leads our aphasia group. So it happens in here. So let's check out her setup for that.
Hi, I'm Olivia. I'm a graduate student clinician here at GW. I have the aphasia group here this semester. So in the aphasia group, we have a group of about 5 different clients, all with different types and severity levels of aphasia. So we're working on some pretty general goals. Most of them are also being treated individually, so we work on some of the goals that they have and bring them here. And we're really working on communicating together and trying to be as functional as possible. So for today's session, we have this ball here that has some introduction questions, and they pass it back and forth to each other. We really like working on multimodal stimulation. It's really great for getting them to talk to each other and getting that conversation simulated in whatever way possible. And after that, we are playing one of my favorite games, categories, and that's going to be essentially a naming task, and we can kind of customize that to each of the people and each of the levels that are presented in the group. Some people will need multiple options for them to choose from in order to name things, and we have clients that are as high level as they can have a conversation about some of the things that they're naming. So we're really trying to get the best out of everybody. So there's some picture stimuli for them to help them, and we just try to keep it fun, and we're just trying to keep people talking and communicating as much as possible. So I'm really excited for my session today.
Thanks, Olivia. All right, let's head on this way. So next I'm going to show you one of our pediatric rooms for our younger clients, typically under the age of 3. So we're just going to head into this room over here. So we have 2 pediatric rooms in our clinic. So you can see it's a pretty big room with smaller tables and smaller chairs. We also have 2 other pediatric material closets with other toys and other books that we can use in our sessions. We have a farmhouse and some tools. And if you follow me, I can show you our other pediatric materials closet. So again, we have a bunch of board games, a kitchen set, a cart. So these are some of our more functional toys. And then lastly, if you just kind of follow me in here, so all our rooms have observation rooms. They all have 2-way mirrors that our supervisors can observe through. So this is one of them here. And so this looks into our session rooms. So you can just follow me right back out here. So that concludes our tour. Thank you so much for watching. You can find us at the corner of 21st and G. Thank you.